I have 2 pro tips for you that are going to change the way you install cabinets or shelving units or hang a picture. Let's take a look at a service call I did yesterday where I was able to utilize these tips for you to see.
First, we're going to go over installing this cabinet. The first thing I need to do is measure and find the center of the wall. Then I'm going to give myself a nice level line. And I'm going to line up my blocking even with the line and centered to the wall. Give myself pilot holes. And we're going to utilize toggle bolts to get this done today. And you can check out my other video if you want to know more about how those are used. I put the bolts through the pilot holes on the blocking and then screw on the wing tips. Now I line it up with the holes I drilled on the wall before. I push the tips through. Make sure that it's secured and that the tip's fully opened on the other side of the drywall. I'm going to check and make sure that it's perfectly level. And the next thing we're going to do is bring the cabinet over, and this slides right over the top of that and falls into place where it locks. Next, we're going to install this vanity cabinet. The first tip I have for you today is to use a spare piece of blocking. I had a piece of trim on my truck and that worked fine. I mark the bottom of the cabinet on the wall where I want it, give myself a nice level line, and then I'm going to secure this piece of blocking. I'm going to make sure that it's perfectly level so that when I sit the cabinet on top of it, the cabinet is going to be level. Make sure you use 2 fasteners into a stud so that the blocking doesn't spin. Place the cabinet right on top of that blocking and secure it to the wall. And simply remove the blocking. Check and make sure that it's level, which of course it is. And we're on to the next one. I get a lot of questions about this in the field. This is a simple picture, but it has 2 hangers on the back. No need to mess with levels and tape measures. We're just going to use some blue tape going across the back. We're going to make sure that it's even with the top and press down. Trim off the edges. I'm going to mark the center of the tape to the center of the picture frame, and then I'm going to cut out the area that's behind the hangers. I'm going to carefully peel the tape off, and I'm left with a perfect template that can go right on the wall. On the wall, I've already marked my center and I've given myself a level line. I put the tape right on that line and give myself some dots. I'm going to remove the tape now. And I'm going to install some wall anchors right where those dots were marked. If you have more questions about wall anchors, you can see my video where we go into all of these in depth. And now that picture is going to land right where you want it.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing to my channel for more helpful handyman tips and tricks.